Hi all, Abe here, welcome back to the channel. Here's hoping you and yours, as always, are doing well. Today in our continuing coverage of my adventures in Horizon 11, after leveling in XP parties, dying, and, well, leveling again, we're going to start off on our Windurst rank missions. As of recording, I just reached level 18, and thought it would be a good time to begin, before I start hunting for sub-job items, which I'm sure will take some time. So, let's pop in. Let's see what we can get into. Alright, so currently level 18 on my monk when I'm taking this on. Alright, let's go talk to Booma here. This is the Eastern Gatehouse, a gathering place for the guards who do the rounds of Windurst Woods. To expel those who would subvert the law and order of Windurst Woods, to protect the Mithra populace from all manner of threats and dangers, that is the job of us guards. But lately, ferocious monsters are on the increase, and the beastmen are ruining nature as they please. So our job is becoming all the more hectic. If you are a citizen of Windurst, then perhaps you may lend us a helping hand from time to time in order to protect the peace of our fair town. For instance, you could try to do some missions. Special tasks issue on behalf of the Federation of Windurst. But first, you might prefer to listen to our explanation of the role of gatehouses before you decide. Hear, hear. Good. Then allow us to explain. Sola, would you like to do the honors? Roger, Captain Booma. It would indeed be an honor. Well, put simply, the gatehouses are where we guards work and rest. We also administer missions here. Assignments, for and on behalf of our country. Missions differ from plain quest in that they are rendered as service to your country, so the government will award you rank points for each mission you accomplish. Register enough points and your rank or standing in society will increase. So how about it? If you consider yourself a model citizen of Windurst, I recommend you serve your country by trying your hand at missions. The very reason that you came to Windurst in the first place was because you wanted to make something out of yourself, wasn't it? Okay, accept. Well said. That heartfelt reply is your first great step towards making Windurst a better place. So without further delay, let's issue you your first mission. Do either of you have just the right mission for him? Excuse me, but I know of a mission. You see, well, the Orasteri in the port area is kinda looking for someone to help them with a magic experiment to be conducted at the Horutoto ruins. I know it's a little sudden, but they said they were in a fix because they couldn't find anyone to help them. So, how about it then? Good! Carry out that mission. The Orasteri is the ministry that runs a mage academy to improve the military's magic abilities. To get to the Orasteri, you have to go to the port area by heading back west from this gate. Your country is counting on you. Cool. Alright, so we have accepted the mission. Let's head out to the Orasteri and see what the deal is. Alright, let's talk to Polo here. Have him teleport us to Port Windurst. And once here, let's make our way to the Orasteri, which is just in front. And let's talk to Hakuru. What are you doing loitering around here all willy-nilly? This is a training room for magic spells. If you're not careful, you'll get fried to a crisp. Or worse. What's that? Oh, now I see. You volunteered to help us with the magic experiment in the Horutoto ruins, have you? That's right. We did ask the Goon Platoon Gatehouse for assistance. Hey, Kurito. That was the minister's pell-mell experiment, wasn't it? Yeah, the minister headed off hours ago. Said he had some preparations to do, or something like that. Tch. Typical of the minister to ask for assistance and leave before the help comes. That's gone and put this poor haughty-daughty adventurer out. I know, I know. Our minister is so self-centered. He thinks of nothing but himself. Well, anyway, it'd probably look better for you to head on over to the magic towers on East Saruda. Really? I don't think it matters if your first impression with the hoity-toity old him is good or not. Either way, it won't get you into his good books, will it? Anyway, head out to the eastern magic tower of the Horutoto ruins. It's a fair way, and an itsy bit's dangerous, so you might want to take some friends with you. Good luck! You'll need it. Alright, so mission in hand. Let's head now to where we need to go. Alright, so let me go talk to Mumbo here. Get us teleported to Windurst Woods. From here, we're going to go ahead and exit through the gate to get to East Saruda. Now, we'll need to head up to this tower right over here. So let's make our way there. Alright, tower's in sight. Let's head on in and speak with Sama here. The Minister of the Orrery is in the laboratory beneath here. To get there, you should check the walls very carefully. Okay. Once we zone in, we're going to head down the stairs and circle around to the south. And look for this cracked door. Or this cracked wall, I should say. Well, there's no map for this area. It's a hidden area. And we're going to make our way down here. And click on this door. And we have arrived. But everyone else says the same thing, brother. Why won't you listen to what I'm trying to tell you? At long last, we've achieved peace. Why risk destroying it? Behind your back, some people say that you're setting out to start a war. What's more, you know that this laboratory is in the Horutoto ruins. It's off limits. What do they know? And you, Apururu, my own sister. Can't you see the truth behind all of this? Why do you think they all fear war, but won't lift a finger to do anything about it? They all say that Windurst has peace and security. Peace and security. But do you really think our country has peace? The wounds the Orrery received from the war haven't healed, even after 20-odd years. The best of the warlock mages are dying off, unable to train new, younger replacements. Just imagine what would happen if war broke out again. Windurst would be obliterated in an instant. That's why we need some grand new magic. But what about the Star Sibyl? Yes, and what about her? What was the reason she forbade the very magic I seek? If they could have controlled that magic properly, then we wouldn't have to buddy up with the Beastmen in the first place. Sure, the spell weaver died, but the magic itself was a great success. Only you, my dear brother, would call such a great tragedy a success. The mastermind of the millennium met such a tragic fate, so what chance would a faker-waker genius like you stand, Ajito? Say whatever you like. A genius is never accepted by the world in his own time. You just come here to wing and wind, then off with you. Go on, get out. Well, I've tried my hardest to convince you. Now I don't care what happens to you anymore, brother. Don't come crying to me after you get yourself killed. Huh? Oi! Who's that over there? Ah, what's that you say? A wannabe new adventurer, huh? So you're the one they sent to help me with my experiment. Well, you're too late. The experiment is over. This gizmo just broke down again. And then my pesky little sister wandered on in, just to add insult to injury. Phew! Well, I've had enough for one day. I'm headed home. Seeing as you've come all this way, I hate for you to go home empty-handed. So here's a little job for you. On your way here, you probably noticed the glowing receptacle gizmos here and there, didn't you? Well, inside each of them, there's a magical ball called a mana orb. I think one of those mana orbs was broken when my experiment failed just now. Your job is to find the broken sphere and take it back to the orrery. Oh, and one more thing. Don't go blabbing about what you've just heard here, alright? Okay. Alright, so task in hand. Let's go ahead and find these gizmos. Now, there are 6 different ancient magical gizmos here. One in G8, G9, H8, H9, I8, and I9. We need to search through them all until we find the cracked mana orb. You might get lucky and find it on the first try, or on the first one you check, but it's in one of these. So we'll go ahead and look through until we find it. Ah, we got it! The very first one we tried. Nice. Alright, so let's head back to the orrery and complete the mission. Let's go ahead and speak to these bozos. So, you were able to meet with our flub the dub minister, huh? The minister came back a little bit ago, but was straight out the door once again. Oh, that's the no-go mana orb. Ah, so you were the one the minister was mumbling about when he huff and puffingly ran in and out of here. He told us to take the hunk of junk cracked mana orb off of you. Thanks for your humdrum help today. We look forward to having you help us again during our next Mayday. And with that, we have completed the mission. The Horutoto Ruins experiment has been completed. Well, I'm going to leave that there for now, folks. Thank you all very much for watching. My name's Abe. Catch you all on the next one. Bye for now.